club rugby tournament in the world. Here are some of their best bits from the season so far. Some serious talent on show as stars of the global game fight it out for the Heineken Champions Cup. Under the revised format for the tournament, there are several key principles we have to consider for this round of 16 draw. Clubs from the same league cannot be drawn against one another, so 7 matches in the round of 16 will have a top 14 representative, and 1 match will be between clubs from the Premiership and the Pro 14. Clubs from either pool can be drawn against one another. Clubs which have won both pool stage matches on the pitch, that is where results were not impacted by COVID-19, will play at home. So this means that Racing 92 and Bordeaux-Bègles from the top 14, Leinster and Munster from the Pro 14, as well as Wasps from the Premiership, are all guaranteed home fixtures in the round of 16. And when we get to the draw for the quarter-final matches, clubs from the same league can be drawn against one another. Okay, we're just about ready now to get underway, so over to you, Lola.
Les tirages au sort seront effectués par Ben Harris, responsable événementiel et opération de l'EPCR, et par Maria Gjolkshoch du département gouvernance et réglementation. De plus, les étapes des tirages seront surveillées par Jean-Guillaume Amiguet, notaire basé ici à Lausanne. Comme nous l'avons expliqué, nous avons 7 clubs de top 14 qualifiés, ce qui en fait la ligue la mieux représentée dans les phases finales. Comme les clubs d'une même ligue ne peuvent pas s'affronter, nous allons tirer au sort les clubs de top 14 en premier. Chaque club de top 14 se verra attribuer un match différent par tirage au sort pour démarrer la création des 8 affiches de 8e de finale. Nous vous rappelons que, pour l'instant, le Racing 92 et Bordeaux-Bègles sont les seuls clubs de top 14 à être assurés de jouer à domicile. Ben, peux-tu s'il te plaît prendre les boules des clubs de top 14 et les placer dans l'urne?
Racing 92. Bordeaux-Bègles. Lyon. Toulouse. La Rochelle. ASM Clermont Auvergne. RC Toulon.
Merci Ben. Maria, tu peux maintenant tirer au sort le premier club de top 14.
Toulouse.
C'est donc Toulouse qui démarre et qui jouera dans le match 1. Maintenant, Maria, peux-tu tirer au sort le deuxième club de top 14?
La Rochelle.
La Rochelle jouera donc dans le match 2. Maria, peux-tu tirer le troisième club du top 14?
Clermont.
Et c'est donc l'ASM Clermont-Auvergne qui se retrouve dans le match 3. Maria, peux-tu tirer le quatrième club de top 14, s'il te plaît?
Lyon.
Cela signifie que Lyon jouera dans le match 4. Maria, peux-tu tirer au sort le cinquième club de top 14?
Toulon.
Le RC Toulon jouera donc dans le match 5. Maintenant, Maria, peux-tu tirer au sort le sixième club de top 14?
Bordeaux-Bègles.
Bordeaux jouera dans le match 6. Maria, peux-tu tirer au sort le septième club de top 14?
Racing 92.
Et pour finir, le Racing 92 jouera donc dans le match 7. Voilà, nous avons maintenant des clubs de top 14 présents dans chacune des 7 rencontres de huitièmes de finale, avec le Racing 92 qui jouera à domicile dans le match 7 et Bordeaux-Bègles qui jouera à domicile dans le match 6.
Thank you, Lola. The next step is to draw the clubs for match 8, and we know that this match will be between a club from the Premiership and a club from the Pro 14. So, Ben, can you please take the Premiership club balls? That's Wasps, Bristol Bears, Exeter Chiefs, Gloucester Rugby and Sale Sharks, and place them in the drum.
Wasps. Bristol Bears. Exeter Chiefs. Gloucester Rugby. Sale Sharks.
And now, Ben, can you please take the Pro 14 club balls? That's Leinster, Munster, Scarlets and Edinburgh, and place them in the drum.
Leinster Rugby. Munster Rugby. Scarlets. Edinburgh Rugby.
Thank you, Ben. And Maria, could you please draw the first ball for match 8 in the Heineken Champions Cup round of 16?
Sale Sharks.
Thank you, Maria. That's Sale Sharks of the Premiership confirmed in match 8. Now, we know that Sale Sharks cannot be drawn against another club from the Premiership. So, Maria, for the moment, can you please remove all the balls from the drum? And then could you place only the Pro 14 balls back in the drum? And to draw a club, please.
Edinburgh Rugby. Scarlets. Leinster Rugby. Munster Rugby. Scarlet.
Thank you, Maria. So we now know that it will be Sale Sharks together with Scarlets in match 8 of the Heineken Champions Cup at the round of 16 stage. Lola.
Nous allons maintenant tirer au sort les adversaires du Racing 92 et de Bordeaux-Bègles. Ces deux clubs sont assurés de jouer à domicile. Mais tout d'abord, Maria, peux-tu retirer toutes les boules de l'urne, s'il te plaît? Merci. Une fois de plus, pour respecter les principes du tirage, le Racing et Bordeaux peuvent seulement affronter des clubs de Premiership ou de Pro 14. Commençons d'abord par l'adversaire du Racing. Ben, peux-tu s'il te plaît placer dans l'urne les boules restantes des clubs de Premiership et Pro 14, sauf celles de Wasps, Leinster et Munster, et tirer ensuite une boule.
Bristol Bears. Exeter Chiefs. Gloucester Rugby. Edinburgh Rugby. Edinburgh Rugby.
Très bien, donc le Racing 92 jouera à domicile dans le match 7 face à Edinburgh Rugby. Ben, s'il te plaît, tire au sort une deuxième boule.
Bristol Bears.
Cela veut donc dire que Bordeaux-Bègles affrontera les Bristol Bears à domicile dans le match 6.
Thank you, Lola. The next step is to complete the draw for the round of 16 matches. We have 5 still to be decided, and with a further reminder that Leinster, Wasps and Munster are certain to play at home. So Ben, can you place the remaining balls into the drum and draw a club, please?
Wasps. Leinster Rugby. Munster Rugby. Munster Rugby.
Thank you, Ben. So that means that Munster Rugby go into match 1, where they will continue their rivalry down many a year in the Heineken Champions Cup with Toulouse. So there are 6 titles between those two clubs. They come together in Limerick in the round of 16. It's Munster Rugby against Toulouse. Ben, a club for the opponents for La Rochelle in match 2, please.
Gloucester Rugby.
So La Rochelle and Gloucester Rugby together again. Of course, they famously met in the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup. That was in 2016-17. We'll find out a little later where that match will be played in match 2 of the Heineken Champions Cup round of 16. An opponent, please, for ASM Clermont-Auvergne in match 3, please, Ben.
Wasps.
They had 2 crackers in 2007-8 in the pool stage, and we know that Wasps, as a result of their 2 wins in 2 matches against Dragons and Montpellier in the pool stage of this season's Heineken Champions Cup, will have the home tie. So Wasps will play ASM Clermont-Auvergne, 3-time finalists, of course, in the Heineken Champions Cup. That is match 3 in the round of 16. Opponents, please, for Lyon in match 4, please, Ben.
Exeter Chiefs.
So that's the holders, Exeter Chiefs, the 12th name on the roll of honour of this tournament's history. Lyon and Exeter Chiefs together in match 4, and we'll find out later on in proceedings whether that match will be in Lyon or whether it will be at Sandy Park. And that should leave 1 name left for the opponents for RC Toulon in match 5.
Leinster Rugby.
And we know, of course, that Leinster Rugby, as a result of having won their first 2 matches in the Heineken Champions Cup pool stage this season, will be at home. So that match will be in Dublin. Leinster Rugby against the 3-time champions of Europe, RC Toulon. So 7 titles between those two, and a real blockbuster. Let's go back through the 8 ties that we have in the round of 16 so far. So we know that Munster Rugby will be at home against Toulouse, that Wasps will be at home against ASM Clermont-Auvergne, that Leinster Rugby will be at home against RC Toulon, Bordeaux-Bègles will play against Bristol Bears. Of course, those two met in last year's Challenge Cup semi-finals. That time it was at Ashton Gate. This time it will be in France. And also in France, Racing 92 against Edinburgh Rugby in match 7. But we still have the remaining 3 matches to determine where those will be played. Lola.
Nous arrivons donc à la dernière étape du tirage pour les 8e de finale. Il nous reste juste à déterminer quels clubs joueront à domicile pour les 3 matchs restants. Pour cette dernière étape, le club qui sortira de l'urne en premier recevra son match à domicile. Commençons par le match 2. Maria, peux-tu mettre dans l'urne les boules de La Rochelle et de Gloucester Rugby, s'il te plaît?
La Rochelle. Gloucester Rugby.
Ben, peux-tu tirer au sort à présent, s'il te plaît?
Gloucester Rugby.
Donc pour ce match 2, c'est Gloucester Rugby qui accueillera à domicile La Rochelle. Passons au match 4 afin de découvrir qui de Lyon ou de Exeter recevra à domicile. Maria, peux-tu mettre les boules dans l'urne, s'il te plaît?
Lyon. Exeter Chiefs.
Merci Maria. Ben, c'est à toi.
Exeter Chiefs.
Ce sont donc les Exeter Chiefs qui accueilleront à domicile l'équipe de Lyon pour ce match 4. Passons à présent au match 8 pour savoir qui des Sale Sharks ou des Scarlets accueilleront à domicile. Maria, s'il te plaît.
Sale Sharks. Scarlets.
Ben, tu peux maintenant tirer au sort.
Scarlets.
Voilà pour ce match 8, ce sont donc les Scarlets qui accueilleront les Sale Sharks.
Thank you, Lola. Let's quickly check again on those round of 16 matches, which will be played on the weekend of the 2nd, the 3rd and the 4th of April. And we start with a blockbuster, Munster Rugby and Toulouse in match 1. 6 titles between those two clubs. Gloucester Rugby have the home match against La Rochelle in match 2. Wasps and ASM Clermont-Auvergne come together in match 3. Of course, they were together in the pool stage 2007 and 2008, 2 cliffhanger matches in that season there. Exeter Chiefs, the holders at home against Lyon, who play a knockout round match in the Heineken Champions Cup for the very first time. There are 7 titles between the combatants in match 5, Leinster Rugby and RC Toulon. We have Bordeaux-Bègles having earned a home match against Bristol Bears, the holders of the Challenge Cup, who are here after their victory in Galway over Connacht Rugby. Racing earned home advantage with 2 wins from 2 as well. They play Edinburgh Rugby. And finally, Scarlets will be at home to Sale Sharks in match 8. Right, now we're ready to complete the Heineken Champions Cup formalities with the draw for the quarter-final matches. A reminder here that clubs from the same league can be drawn against one another, and at this stage, no winner from the round of 16 is guaranteed a home match in the quarter-finals. So, here we go. Maria, could you please take the 8 balls representing the round of 16 matches and place them in the drum?
Match 1. Match 2. Match 3. Match 4. Match 5. Match 6. Match 7. Match 8.
Thank you very much, Maria. And Ben, can you please draw the first ball for the home club in quarter-final 1 of this season's Heineken Champions Cup?
Match 4.
That's Exeter Chiefs, the holders, or Lyon, will be at home in quarter-final 1. Those matches, of course, will take place the weekend immediately after the round of 16 encounters. Who will they play, Ben?
Match 5.
The answer is the winners of Leinster Rugby or RC Toulon. So Exeter Chiefs or Lyon against Leinster Rugby or RC Toulon. That is quarter-final 1. The home club in quarter-final 2, please, Ben.
Match 3.
That is Wasps or ISM Clermont-Auvergne. The winner of that tie in the round of 16 will be at home in the quarterfinals, but against who? Ben, could you draw the ball, please?
Match 1.
The answer is the winner of Munster Rugby or Toulouse. Munster Rugby, who have already won this season at ISM Clermont-Auvergne in the Heineken Champions Cup. But before that can take place, Wasps and Toulouse have plenty to say about that when it comes to the round of 16. Of course, Munster Rugby and Toulouse came head-to-head in the 2008 Heineken Cup final, famously. The home club in quarter-final 3, please, Ben.
Match 2.
That is Gloucester Rugby or La Rochelle. The victors there on the 2nd, 3rd or 4th of April will go into a home quarter-final the following weekend. But who will they play, Ben?
Match 8.
The answer is the winner of Scarlets or Sale Sharks. So Gloucester Rugby or La Rochelle will play Scarlets or Sale Sharks. Now it's to the last of the quarterfinals. Only 2 balls remain, but who will be at home? Ben, could you draw the next ball, please?
Match 6.
So that's Bordeaux Bègles or Bristol Bears will be at home in the 4th and last quarterfinal of the 2020-2021 Heineken Champions Cup season. And Ben, can you just complete the draw by confirming their opposition?
Match 7.
Their opponents will be the winners of the match in the round of 16 between Racing 92 and Edinburgh Rugby. So that concludes the draw for the quarterfinals. Let's have a look at how the draw has come out for the 16 clubs that remain in the tournament this season. Quarterfinal 1, the holders, Exeter Chiefs or Lyon at home to Leinster Rugby or RC Toulon. Wasps or ISM Clermont-Auvergne against Munster Rugby or Toulouse in quarter-final 2. Quarter-final 3, that's Gloucester Rugby or La Rochelle against Scarlets or Sale Sharks. And in quarter-final 4, Bordeaux Bègles or Bristol Bears, who met in the Challenge Cup semi-final last season in the round of 16 of the Heineken Champions Cup. This time around, the winner of that match will play at home against Racing 92 or Edinburgh Rugby. Okay, that concludes proceedings for the Heineken Champions Cup round of 16 and quarter-final draws. Today, we plan to announce the exact fixture dates, the venues, kickoff times, and television coverage of the Heineken Champions Cup and Challenge Cup rounds of 16 shortly. So thank you for watching, stay safe, and we hope to see you again very, very soon. Thanks to Ben and to Maria and to all of the team in Lausanne. And for now, it's goodbye from Lola and I.